Hello everybody, Matt from Just Stack It, and today we're going to give you a brief overview of the current public information regarding the NGCX program. I'm going to talk about the gaping flaw that I see in the program currently, and I will give you a few things to consider as these pieces enter the secondary market. Should you buy them? Should you hold off? I'll tell you my thoughts. Let's get into it. Here we are on NGC's website, the specific section for NGCX, of course, only from NGC. I'm going to scroll down here past a couple of things. Here are the holders. I will have shown these in the thumbnail, but these are what they look like. I always like the black holders. I know they're more commonly used for gold, but I really think even some of the silver coins and the clad coins that are going to end up in this may just look better with that black. I definitely like that. But let's get down here to the frequently asked questions. Where can I get NGCX certified coins? Well, these companies are going to be partnering with NGC as the select retailers beginning in January 2023. And here they are. So these are the places you want to begin looking for these products once they hit the secondary market. Which coins qualify for NGCX? As most people have already commented in other videos, modern coins, what they're calling modern coins, minted from 1982 to present, qualify for NGCX. So that still covers a decent amount of stuff. You can still get some silver coins in there, commemoratives and whatnot, silver eagles, things like that. So it is going to be a pretty good program for all of those involved. Can I submit coins? At this time, NGC is not available for regular submissions to NGC, which will continue to be graded according to the 70-point Sheldon scale. Okay, I thought coins were graded on a 70-point scale. How does the 10-point scale compare? And here is where I see the blatant flaw in NGCX. And let me show you. The 70-point scale, known as the Sheldon grading scale, is the industry standard. So basically they're saying they are going to seamlessly somehow merge these two scales together. Here's my issue. When you go up here and look, a 10 is a 70, right? This is where I begin to think we enter confusion. A 10 is a 70, a 9.9 is a 69. Those do not have plus grades. But then you have to start stuffing plus grades into all of this. And look at all of the different points between 9 and 10. So, in my opinion, there is going to be, obviously the 70s or 10s, that's easy, but there is going to be a lot of confusion, it looks like, between 8, whatever 8 ends up being, and that 9.9 that we see here. There's going to be a lot of confusion among collectors. They're going to have to do some education, because if you don't understand the exact value of a coin based on this scale when you purchase it, you are likely to pay too much for that coin and that holder to maybe even immediately be underwater in it. I've looked at this. There are going to be some easier ones towards the bottom. I mean, obviously a 1 is, you can tell what the coin is, but there's a date maybe and a type, but it's severely worn. I mean, we all know that's basically just a certified grade that this is this coin with hopefully this date on it. And that's all well and good, but in your AG and your XF range, which I'm assuming is going to be somewhere between 5 and 7 here, I think MS60 is going to start around 8 maybe, and then all of MS60 through 70 has to get stuffed in 8 to 10, because if we look here, there's 8, there's 8.3, there's 8.5, there's 8.8, and then we have 9. So there's a few there that seems to me like to be like MS60 through MS65, and then past that is where we're going to get into the weeds with the 9.2s, 3s, 4s. I don't know. Some of those are going to be the plus grades, but it's going to be really interesting to see how they spend this. Now here is what I want to talk about in regards to purchasing these items. So I will tell you my plan, and this is it in a nutshell. As soon as I can get my hands on some coins, especially if I can grab some 10s, I'm gonna do it. I almost don't care what the coins are. I would like them to be eagles or to be silver to have some inherent value there, but I am grabbing these up no matter what. I'm gonna get at least a good few of them. I almost don't care what I have to pay, and there's two reasons for that. And it's the two eventualities that we sit faced in front of us for this issue. And that is eventuality number one. This becomes adopted well, the general public like it, and it includes more people into the coin collecting hobby and is a success, and then who knows where it would branch from there. But in that case, having an early, maybe even first round issue of an NGCX holder is going to be a very nice thing as a collector moving forward. So for that reason, I will be buying. The second reason, in the eventuality that this is a failed attempt to modernize the coin collecting market and grading therein, if it flops, these are going to be extremely rare. And we all know as collectors what generally happens to extremely rare things, especially if other people break out the holders because it's no longer a standard and it's just confusing. The few people that actually have some of these holders 20, 30 years from now, they could be worth decent money as a record of, you know, a failed attempt at changing the standard grading procedure. So that's my thoughts on the NGCX program. I am buying as soon as I can find these for sale from one of those retailers. Maybe they'll hit the secondary market. Look for eBay prices on these to be quite inflated in this period where we're not sure what values are going to be. I mean, you can kind of compare it to the other grading companies, but because of that X and that this is a new thing, I feel like these coins are going to catch, coins and holders, are going to catch a premium when they hit the secondary market. And that's why I'm going to try to buy some up as quick as I possibly can. Anyhow, that is it for me. Tell me your thoughts in the comments on these modern coins in the 10-point grading system. Will you be buying? What are your thoughts on some of the things I've said? How do you think the 70-point scale can translate? Do you think I'm on the money, or do you think I got something wrong? Tell me in the comments. I appreciate everyone's time and attention. I thank you very much for that. The channel is growing fast. I really appreciate it. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day.